Before online shopping changed everything, department stores were the heart of every city. They weren't just places to buy clothes or toys. They were destinations, playgrounds, and memory makers. From dazzling displays to magical Christmas traditions, these stores shaped childhoods and weekends. Join us as we revisit 8 beloved Australian department stores that no longer exist. Mark Foy's Sydney. Step into Sydney in 1885 when the Foy family opened a store that would become a fashion mecca for women across Australia. Imagine walking through grand piazzas, beneath sparkling chandeliers and across gleaming marble floors. The store even boasted Australia's first escalator, a thrilling glimpse into the future. For nearly a century, Mark Foy's was more than a shopping destination. It was a weekend ritual where friends met, families explored the latest fashions, and children marvelled at luxurious displays. Every corner exuded elegance, every aisle promised discovery. Yet even the most iconic stores faced challenges. After suffering its first financial loss in 1966/67, Mark Foy's went through a series of takeovers until 1980, when it closed its doors for good. Today, the Downing Centre occupies the site, but memories of grandeur, sparkle, and the excitement of stepping into a world of style live on in the hearts of Sydney-siders. Anthony Hordern and Sons, Sydney. Imagine a city landmark so grand that it seemed almost endless. Anthony Hordern and Sons, opening in 1905, sprawled across 21 hectares and was once considered the largest department store in the world. The 6-storey Palace Emporium on the corner of George, Pitt and Goulburn streets welcomed visitors with an entrance clad in imported Italian marble. Step inside, an aisle stretched in every direction, filled with clothing, furniture, household goods, and exotic curiosities. Families spent entire weekends exploring the store, marvelling at the lavish displays and elegant architecture. It was more than shopping. It was an experience, a place where memories were woven into the city's fabric, yet even the most iconic emporiums faced change. In 1987, when heritage protections were weak, Hordern's was controversially demolished to make way for Sydney's World Square. Today, only stories and photographs preserve the grandeur and excitement of this once magnificent shopping paradise. Ball and Welch, Melbourne. If you walked down Flinders Street in the early 20th century, you couldn't miss Ball and Welch's dazzling presence. Established as a drapery in 1899, this Melbourne emporium quickly became a city icon. Imagine neon signs glowing brightly above the street, reportedly visible all the way from the Dandenong Ranges, inviting shoppers into a world of textiles, fashion, and household goods. For decades, Ball & Welch was more than a store. It was a meeting place, a weekend ritual, a place where families explored the latest trends under one roof. Its success even expanded the chain to Sydney, but by 1970, profits began to decline. Rival Shane George eventually bought and closed the stores, ending an era of Ball & Welch's charm. Today, the shell of the Flinders Street store still stands, a reminder of Melbourne's retail past, now repurposed as a flexible workspace, quietly preserving echoes of its vibrant shopping history. Daimaru, Melbourne. Imagine stepping into Melbourne Central in 1991 and discovering a store unlike any other in Australia. Daimaru, Japan's largest retailer of the 1960s, opened its first overseas store here, spanning 6 floors of fashion, homewares, and gourmet delights. The sleek design, clean lines, and meticulous displays brought a distinctly international flair to the city, captivating shoppers with its innovation and style. Families, friends, and fashion enthusiasts explored every level, discovering everything from cutting-edge Japanese fashion to elegant household goods. In 1998, a second store opened on the Gold Coast, promising the same unique shopping experience. Yet despite its global reputation, Daimaru struggled with low profits. And in 2002, both Australian stores closed their doors, leaving only memories of a bold, international retail experiment. Today, those who remember Daimaru recall its elegance, its innovation, and the excitement of walking through 6 levels of Japanese retail excellence in the heart of Melbourne. McWhirters, Brisbane. Step into Fortitude Valley in 1898, where McWhirters opened as one of Brisbane's first grand department stores. For decades, it was a city landmark, drawing shoppers with its elegant displays, fashionable clothing, and exquisite millinery. Children especially adored its annual Christmas exhibitions, where sparkling decorations and festive scenes turned the store into a winter wonderland. Families spent weekends exploring the bustling aisles, while women sought the latest styles under one roof. In 1955, Myer took over, continuing the tradition until 1988, when competition from Westfield Chermside changed the retail landscape. Though the original grandeur no longer dominates the street, the building lives on as McWhirters Marketplace, a modern shopping centre and apartment complex that pays tribute to its lavish past. Memories of its sparkling displays, festive excitement and fashionable elegance remain vivid, reminding Brisbane of a golden era when shopping at McWhirters was more than an errand. It was a cherished experience for all. John Martin's Adelaide. Picture Adelaide in 1886, when a small drapery on Rundle Street opened its doors and would one day become the beloved John Martin's. Known affectionately as Johnny's, the store grew into a chain of department stores across South Australia, with its flagship, the Big Store, capturing the city's heart. Families flocked here each year for the Magic Cave, where Santa himself greeted children, and the annual Christmas pageant turned Rundle Street into a wonderland of lights, music, and excitement. Weekends were filled with shopping, laughter, and the delight of discovering the latest fashions, toys, and homewares under one roof. After 132 years of trading, John Martin's closed in 1998, and the building was demolished to make way for the upgraded Rundle Mall precinct. Yet the memories of festive magic, bustling aisles, and joyful family traditions live on in Adelaide, keeping the spirit of Johnny's alive in the hearts of generations who grew up with this iconic store. Boans, Perth. Step back to 1895, when Boans Brothers opened their iconic department store on Wellington Street, quickly becoming one of Perth's most beloved shopping destinations. For generations, families explored its elegant aisles, discovering clothing, household goods, and gifts under one roof. The store was not just about shopping, it was a community experience. During its 75th anniversary in 1970, Perth saw crowds unlike anything before, with around 100,000 people descending on the city. Bands played on every floor, staff dressed in costumes, and girls handed out birthday cake and gifts, creating a joyous, unforgettable atmosphere. Boans was a place of excitement, laughter, and shared memories. Yet even cherished institutions faced change. In 1986, Boans closed when it was sold to Colesmeyer to make way for a new shopping mall. Today, Perth remembers Boans for its warmth, festive spirit, and the happy moments that defined a city's shopping culture. Fitzgerald's Hobart. Imagine Hobart in 1886, when Fitzgerald's opened its doors and began a journey to become Tasmania's largest chain of department stores. Its flagship on Collins Street quickly became a city landmark, a place where families gathered, shopped, and experienced the latest fashions. In July 1911, disaster struck when a fire completely destroyed the store, but in just 8 months it rose again, even grander than before. Through the war years, Fitzgerald's continued to delight, and in 1947, 4 French mannequins created a sensation, drawing fashion-conscious ladies from across Hobart who queued for hours to see the parades. The store remained a hub of style, community and excitement for decades. Yet by 1995, financial losses led to a merger with Harris Scarfe and a rebrand. Today, the Collins Street building still bears the original Fitzgerald department store lettering, a silent tribute to its rich history and the memories of generations who shopped there. These stores may be gone, but their memories live on in the hearts of those who shopped, explored and celebrated there. From festive Christmas displays to weekend family adventures, each store told its own story. Which of these beloved department stores do you remember most? Share your memories in the comments below.